We think that it's a very peaceful quest for the release of these prisoners, and we hope that Mrs. Lam is also can hear this voice and give some response. Sorry, I just say slow. Focused on Jimmy Lai. Others in detention are also Catholic, including in fact, we are asking for all the prisoners, but of course, if Jimmy Lai is freed, then there is a chance for all the others to be freed as well. So we focus on him because perhaps these bishops in the world and other people in the world know him best. So but of course we are very concerned also the other prisoners. They are also our friends, and also the unknown young people that are in prison now facing long sentences. So it's just a start from Jimmy Lai, but then we continue with the others.
So as a Catholic, what kind of obligations do you think Carrie Lam has towards human rights?
I think the first she has to ask her conscience. So as a chief executive, as the responsible person for all Hong Kong people, is it right that these people are in prison? Because so many of them are also Catholics or Protestants or Anglicans but even those who don't have a religious affiliation, but they are people looking for democracy, for freedom. So is it possible for her to revise all the policy towards them, and at least to ask the central government to do something, because we understand that it's not only she who can decide about these people, about Jimmy Lai and the others, but she could be active in asking Beijing to revise the policy. So let's hope she give an answer to the voice of her conscience as a Catholic sister.
So how would you describe these prosecutions then? We have seen Western governments come out and describe them as politically motivated prosecutions. Yeah. Do you have a view on that?
Yes, it's really it's contradictory. Then when the judges deliver these sentences, they say they are not made out of political decisions. Because of course they are political decisions. So, for example, the 21 brothers and sisters who were outside, were in the Victoria Park on the 4th of June last year. The judge said that they were there endangering all the Hong Kong people's health because of the virus problem. It's not a political decision. It's really ridiculous because if you go on the MTR every day, you have more than the 21 people in only one car. So how can be said that? So of course, they are political decisions. So and I think Hong Kong people are not kindergarten teachers, but even kindergarten children. Kindergarten children also can understand political decisions.
Do you have the chance to visit Jamie before?
I didn't have the chance, but I went outside his prison for a hunger strike, or the 6th day of a hunger strike last year, and I met his wife and his child, and we prayed together after they went to visit him inside there. We prefer not to go to visit them because they can only have 2 visits 1 month. and perhaps it's better the relatives go there and see them. So, but we support them from outside. Yeah.
Did they express their worries to you?
Sorry?
Express their worries to you, and do you have any details of the situation of Jamie?
According to Cardinal Zen, who is always going to visit them, every time he go to visit them because he can get inside, he says that they are, of course, they are worried about their future, but it seems that they are very calm, very, peaceful in their heart because they know that they are inside for no reason, and so they are basically innocent. So it's I think it is very important that they keep this healthy condition in their heart, and so we hope that they can also face this challenge and come out as soon as possible and come out and stay with us and with all the other brothers and sisters outside.
More generally, Father, are you concerned about freedom of religion?
Yeah, somebody says that perhaps, we don't know, the next move would be regarding religious groups. And so, concern, of course, everybody is concerned. But yes, it's important to accept the uncertainty in our lives. So if we accept uncertainty, then we don't fear any action, taken towards these religious groups and so on. So, but we hope that perhaps more people can speak out, especially in Hong Kong, about that. So, not only the top people in the church, but also the common Christians, but even also other groups that are not Christians, Muslims or Buddhists or even atheists. The most important, they have a justice feeling and they can speak out. Yeah. It's important that more people speak out. But now it seems that not only because of the security laws or because of the COVID virus, people are more and more resilient to speak out and to express what is real in their heart. Yeah.
So responsible names of the religious figures overseas on this level. Is there any further invitations of prayers or religious activities overseas?
Yes, I think they are going to do that because this is also a prayer movement for these prisoners, and I think that many of these gatherings, prayer gatherings, will be organized, and also we hope that also in Hong Kong it will be. In fact, there are already prayer meetings in Hong Kong, but perhaps not so published out. So.
Would you expect the Pope at some stage to speak out for Hong Kong?
It depends on what his advisors tell him. Of course, we hope that also the Pope can join his voice to be a very authoritative voice, and that's our hope as well, of course. Yeah. Let's see.
Should we have some Chinese version?
Maybe later. 好嘛？
Okay,
我哋搞好陣先至講中文啊嘛。Chinese later。
大概
喺呢度交個封信，有讀個送信出嚟就得㗎啦。
會唔會有人出到嚟？
有人就會接㗎。
出嚟。係咪呢個門口啊？
係啊，喺呢度啊。係啊，呢度。
喂，陳嗰啲邊開始？
係咯。多謝金環啊。哦，嗰度好。
幾多隻唔該晒。呢度啦，好唔好？呢條拉啦，我哋 cam 嗰度十隻好啦。
你係交㗎，你係影喎，你交啊？你都交嘅。
㗎啦。
好嘅，好。
咪佢打。
但係一入一通唔到，一通唔到，我聽唔到。咁你點影啊？點辦？點影啊？你係幾個邊影過嚟㗎咩？
喂。
等先。
喂。係。公仔。係。
唔係 WiFi， 唔係 WiFi。然後我就過咗。寫呢條點影就點影㗎？
佢係啦。
等一等先啦，我哋想有個直播嚇。
講中文先。咁今朝咧，我哋嚟呢度係因為就一班就係教會人士咧，全世界咧就係會俾一封信嚟林鄭月娥啦。So today we come here because a group of religious people are sending this letter to the Chief Executive Carrie Lam。因為今年係年29年30晚啦。咁就所以過年咧，希望有咁樣嘅好嘅轉變咧，一個突破咧，就係Jimmy Lai同埋以後希望都係記得做監嘅人咧會出嚟。咁we hope that because today is the last day of the old year, and we are expressing our wishes that Jimmy Lai and the other political prisoners can be given an amnesty and can come out of prison. Okay. Now, 馮智活牧師而家讀個封信啦。
So this is the letter we handed to our Chief Executive, the Honour Carrie Lam. we as a coalition of Christians from around the world write to you to express our concern over the imprisonment of media owner Jimmy Lai, alongside other political activists, among the in custody under the national security law. Jimmy Lai is a long-standing advocate of the principle of democracy, as outlined by the constitutional principle of one country, two systems. As the founder of Next Digital Media Company and is now defunct Apple Daily newspaper, he made positive contributions to the forum of public debate in Hong Kong. He's charged under the city's national security law for collusion with foreign forces, sedition, and fraud is most concerning given to the potential penalty of life imprisonment. We believe that Jimmy Lai was exercising his rights to concern of expression, thought, and political association, guaranteed to Hong Kong citizens under the Basic Law, the Sino-British Joint Declaration, and the principle of two systems, one country. Last month, Jimmy Lai spent his 74th birthday in jail, and he begins in a lengthy sentence and continues to await trial for other charges. Altogether, over 7 or maybe more charges. This is very real prospect that Jimmy Lai may spend the rest of his life in prison. This would be a sad injustice and would arise unfortunate doubts as to China's continual commitment to the one country, two systems model and the tolerance it engenders. We graciously ask you as the Chief Executive of Hong Kong to consider dropping the charges against Jimmy Lai under the national security law. We plead with you to have compassion on his life and well-being and to correct this injustice. We will continue to hope and pray for his eventual release, as well as for the well-being and prosperity of Hong Kong and all the peoples of the whole Chinese nation. So altogether, 14 persons signed this letter, including the Lord Bishop of St. Ben's, Right Reverend Dr. Alan Smith, and the Lord Bishop of Canterbury, the Right Reverend Christopher Hopper, and the Prime Minister of all Iran, Right Reverend Lord Emmons. Altogether, 14 persons signing the letter. So I am reading the other people who signed this letter. His Eminence Cardinal Charles Bo, Cardinal of Mayor and President of the Federation of Asian Bishops Conference. Father Timothy Rickliff, OP, former Master of the Dominican Order. Robert Fellow, Chair, Catholic Union of Great Britain. Charles Whitehouse, KCSG, Secretary, Catholic Legislators Network, UK. Father Franco Miller, missionary, the Pontifical Institute for Foreign Missions. I myself,馮智活, Priest of Hong Kong, Seng Kong Gui, and former Hong Kong legislator. Reverend Dr. Alan C. Yu, Vancouver, Christians for Love, Peace and Justice. The Reverend Cindy Au, Board Certificate Chaplain, USA. The Reverend Dr. Sheng Chung Regan Yun, retired priest. The Lutheran Congregations for Mission in Christ. Reverend Charlie Tommy, moderator of the General Assembly United Reformed Church, UK. Edward Chin, Global Prayer Movement for Hong Kong, and hedge fund manager, altogether 14 persons.
Okay, now we deliver the letter to the representative of Mrs. Carrie Lam.
邊個代表收信？
Free Mr. Jimmy Lai. Free all political prisoners.
Free all political prisoners.
Free Jimmy Lai.
Free Jimmy Lai.
Free all political prisoners.
Free all political prisoners.
Respect human rights.
Respect human rights.
Respect freedom.
Respect freedom.
Respect democracy.
Respect democracy.
Free all of them.
Free all of them.
可唔可以用中文大概講講個信入邊嘅內容？
Okay. Any people want to speak English first, and then I will do in Cantonese. Any? Okay. Okay. In Cantonese. 好，咁今次咧係我哋14位嘅聯署人啦，嚟呢度交封信俾我哋嘅行政長官啦，林鄭月娥女士，係啦，係表達我哋嘅關心，係希望咧係立即釋放咧係黎智英先生。黎智英先生而家已經係坐緊監啦，而且面臨控罪非常之多。我哋係非常之擔心。佢而家年紀都唔細啦，74歲咁我哋好擔心咧，佢哋餘下嘅一生咧，要喺監獄度過。明天咧就係新年嘅年初一，係中國人喜慶嘅日子。我哋好希望佢喺年初一能夠同家人團聚。希望咧係林鄭月娥咧係運用佢嘅權力啦，去釋放咧係黎智英先生。大家都知道佢係面臨一啲全部都係政治嘅罪行嚟㗎，對香港咧係完全冇損害只係政治嘅檢控同埋其他嘅政治犯對香港對全世界人類嘅尊嚴同埋人權咧好大嘅破壞。我希望咧特區政府及早糾正呢一個嘅錯誤嘅，先由黎智英先生開始我哋呢個行動咧，只係一個開始。我哋希望我哋呢個嘅禱告同埋咧係爭取釋放咧係黎智英同埋其他嘅政治犯嘅行動咧繼續嘅。
可以講下咧，即係有幾多位聯署啦，同埋即係佢哋嗰個憂慮喺邊度，同埋即係嚟緊會有啲咩行動？
我哋有14位人士聯署啦。係包括英國啦、美國啦、加拿大啦、亞洲緬甸啦、等等嘅地方嘅宗教領袖同埋咧係政治領袖包括有主教啦、大主教啦、國會議員啦、牧師啦等等係啦。咁我哋好希望咧係黎智英先生同埋其他人咧都能夠早日咧重獲自由㗎。係啦，咁我哋會繼續聯繫其他地方咯，係啦，將即係希望尋求佢哋嘅關注啦，同埋聲援啦，早日咧能夠釋放到呢啲所有嘅政治犯。
今次你之前都話有睇過即係有聯同黎智英屋企人有啲嘅聯絡啦，即係你可唔可以講下佢而家嘅狀況，同埋你有冇機會探過黎智英？
因為佢只不過接受就係1個月2個探訪咧，所以就係多數都係佢自己嘅親戚，佢屋企啲人都去探佢啦。我哋所知咧，佢嘅心好平靜啦，就係陳日君書記都有時去探佢，佢話俾我哋聽。咁所以就係希望就係佢同埋其他就兄弟姊妹咧，就係保持就係一個平靜嘅情況啦。咁 咁希望如果越來越多人出聲，就係希望佢哋得到自由咧，佢哋快啲可以翻嚟我哋中間咯咁樣。
而家嘅即係兩位啦，即係都見到香港嘅政治狀況啦，你哋即係會唔會都擔心話支持佢哋嘅時候都會自己嘅人身安全，同埋點解仲堅持出嚟？
佢哋所有人嘅付出，佢哋嘅受苦比我哋咧多好多好多倍，係嘛？即係如果我哋都萎縮咧，就真係非常非常之咧係對佢哋唔住。並且每一個人咧都有佢自己嘅角色啦，係啦，要考量正咧就係唔合理嘅嘢咧，需要多啲人咧係去出聲啦、指出啦同埋糾正嘅嚇。咁每個人都會平衡佢個風險啦，係啦。咁我哋相信咧真理必勝。我自己係牧師啦，我相信上帝會保護我哋啦。咁所以特別有信仰嘅人啦，唔需要恐懼嘅，係啦，因為咧係上帝會糾正所有嘅錯誤嘅，所以做錯事嘅人咧，希望佢哋自己快啲自己糾正先。
係啦，同埋我哋都認為咧，就係政治上咧，就係我哋希望咧兩個政府再考慮呢件事啦嚇，因為唔可以話因為而家就係冇乜嘢就係計邊嘅事發生咧，就係真係有平靜翻香港啦。咁呢個你點樣去感覺咧？有1000人坐緊監嚇，咁呢個唔係一個真正嘅平靜啦。我哋希望咧，而家佢仲有啲時間咧，快啲釋放佢哋啦。咁嗰個真正嘅平靜可以逐步做翻嚟啦，咁樣。
你哋擔唔擔心香港嘅宗教自由嘅情況咧？你有冇感受到壓力？
宗教自由暫時未到，不過遲早嘅啫嚇。咁預咗少少啦嚇。咁我哋就覺得即係成個香港都大陸化啦，漸漸嚇。咁我希望咧呢個嘅壞嘅轉變咧係盡量慢啦，香港人能夠守得住啦，國際社會支持我哋啦，係啦。咁我對香港好有信心，我對香港人好有信心，我哋能夠咧撐得住頂得住真理必勝因為上天必定保佑香港嘅。
咁就算或者將來唔知有乜嘢轉變咧，我哋都心理上已經準備啦嚇。所以無論點樣咧，就係如果就係話如果係為保護自己咧，就係冇出聲咧，乜嘢都冇做咧，咁呢個唔係有智慧嘅做法啦。咁一定要就係而家就係出聲，而家就係講啲正義、民主同埋自由嘅説話啦嚇。咁將來我哋點啦，就係都係冇人知嘅。不過呢個係我哋跟隨耶穌嘅平時嘅情況啦嚇。就係聽日就係耶穌話你唔需要擔心聽日啦嚇，就係你只不過係睇今日要做嘅嘢啦。聽日係聽日嘅事啦。
好，唔該晒 ，thank you。
咁甘浩望神父同節目聲現場已經係咪講埋佢嘅聲明大比較呢度嚟到啦？
好，唔該晒。好，有邊位仲要一啲嗰封信啊？仲有邊位要信？
兩位企嚟影張相，兩位企埋。
應該人生你好，
唔好意思，可唔可以影張相？揸咗封信。 條行埋啲嚟啊！Gigi，行埋啲嚟啊！
要行埋啲問，
行埋少少嚟啊！行埋少少過嚟啊！
都係想問啦，即係你自己覺得佢合唔合？
天主教神父。
係啊，即係佢當初係話世界神嘅旨意，咁啊去到今日嗰個，你覺得佢
咁應該而家天主叫佢就係出聲，就係希望就係呢啲人坐緊監啊，詹米拉同埋佢哋咧就係俾佢哋分奶啦，揾到自由。呢個係天主俾佢嘅説話啦。而家就係今日希望佢聽得到天主咯。因為當然唔係佢自己決定嘅，不過佢可以出聲㗎嘛。所以我哋有時就係出聲，唔係話要即刻得到就係我哋想得到嘅嘢。不過出聲已經係一半嘅結果啦。
但係即係你覺得佢嘅成熟度唔同，或者係即係嗰個決定，佢嘅睇法會唔會真係覺得真係有機會出聲？
我相信佢出聲冇乜嘢問題嘅，有咩問題嘅？就係上邊接受係另外一回事啦，係嘛？就係當然我哋係就係希望就係佢聽我哋嘅聲音，但係唔單止佢聽啦，都係上邊嘅就係中國政府聽得到呢個聲音啦。咁因為知道係佢哋大家決定嘅，唔係只係阿林鄭月娥就決定嘅。佢可以問我可唔可以就係俾咁樣嘅特赦啦，就係跟住睇下佢哋點樣答覆佢啦。So we hope that Mrs. Carrie Lam can just raise her voice. She said that she was given this service as a chief executive by God himself. We hope that today God can tell her that she can raise her voice for the freedom of Jimmy Lai and the other political prisoners and just express her voice to the central government, and then let's hope that the right decision will be taken. So, of course, it's not only she who can decide this matter. We know that. So, perhaps she says, "Can I give an amnesty?" So, why not? So let's give on people a little bit more positive, image of the two governments. So I think it will be a good decision also of the two governments. So.
OK， 差唔多啦嘛。OK， 好，拜拜啦喎。
3個奶。
OK， 好，拜拜。
等先，我開咗先。你通知前生我都直播一會。
好。
等先，各位雙週觀眾你好，我而家邀請智活牧師同埋甘浩望神父為香港整體嘅環境同埋一班已經被困牢獄中嘅一班我哋嘅政府啊，即係佢講嘅政治犯。咁為佢祝福啦，先金神父祈禱，跟住到我馮牧師祈禱。金神父先，
跟入我先。
好啊。
好，讓我哋一齊祈禱。 剛才我哋咧，上帝我哋感謝你，我哋嚟呢個地方，香港政府嘅地方權力香港權力嘅中心，我哋祈求咧係香港政府包括咧我哋特首能夠咧係有慈愛嘅心，有慈悲嘅心，去釋放咧係黎智英先生同埋其他嘅政治犯，希望佢哋喺農曆新年明天能夠同家人團聚，享受呢個節日嘅快樂。主，我哋知道香港發生非常之多嘅事，希望你及早能夠糾正到，你感動有權力嘅人能夠糾正錯誤，唔好再去剝削同埋咧壓迫，剝奪人嘅自由、人權等等。主，願你顯出你嘅大能，你嘅公義，你嘅慈愛，願你祝福所有失去自由嘅人，所有被控告嘅人，以及嘅家人，願你與佢同在，賜佢哋平安，賜佢哋健康，願你保守大，願你保護香港，讓香港能夠有正義、有和平、有慈愛、有呢個公義，亦都有智慧，讓我哋每一個香港人喺呢度可以有好嘅生活，能夠發揮自己人最優美嘅潛質，貢獻俾呢個社會，讓呢個社會，讓香港繼續發揮佢東方之珠一個咁美好、咁有好俾無你祝福嘅地方，讓我哋能夠喺度快樂嘅生活。感謝你，願你聽我哋嘅禱告，奉賴我主耶穌聖名。阿門。
上主，我哋知道好多人擔心就係而家香港嘅情況啦。無論係呢個 security law 或者呢個就係 virus。不過我哋都係今日有咁樣嘅大家嘅基督徒嘅就係合作統一，就係為爭取佔依賴同埋其他就係政治犯嘅自由呢。我哋真係有睇得到少少就係光啦，少少希望啦，就係希望我哋唔係因為擔心聽日嘅事呢，就係乜嘢都唔做，乜嘢都唔就係唔講，就係上主你係同我哋一齊，我哋都唔需要怕啦。咁因為我哋知道你係道路，你係真理，你係生命啦，所以我哋同你一齊呢就會堅持到底。因我哋嘅主耶穌基督之名，求你俯聽我哋嘅祈禱。
可唔可以兩個組一齊幫為香港做個祝福啊？兩位一齊做個祝福，香港做個祝福。
願啦，上帝、聖父、聖子、聖靈，祝福呢個大地，祝福喺呢個大地香港所居住嘅每一個人，每一個你寶貝嘅兒女，賜佢哋健康，賜佢哋平安，賜你嘅恩典，奉主耶穌聖名。
多謝馮牧師同金神父為香港人祝福祈禱啦。